Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 24 of my Queek Campaign. We're starting off with a battle just to get the juices flowing. It's a lizardman battle. It is the last defenders. It's their last army. Last time we defeated their main force, and now we just have to destroy this last settlement. If we can destroy this army, we can raise the settlement, which has a massive statue of Sigmar in the background, and looks a bit weird, to be honest. That looks like an empire city that's being transplanted. Yeah, that looks awful. That looks horrendous. My god, that's awful. So, never mind. So we just have to kill these guys, and that's the last defenders out of action. Krokgar is still down. Fireball coming out there. That's pretty nice. Good job. And we do have some units of Night Runners with slings. They're going to prove very useful. As all the playful catapults, they always do, but we've just got a lot of clan rats, and they've got some Kolbun riders, they've got skinks, they've got Saurus. It's not a particularly powerful army, but I just find that clan rats just do not do the job against lizardmen. Looks like we've got an engagement over here. Rat ogres, the Kolbun spear riders. Not particularly nice engagement for the rat ogres there, but they're going to have to do their best because they've got no backup. They're going to try and flank the. There we go, we're hitting them with our slingers now, so that should help. We're going to charge in with our clan rats. We've got, where's Rememu? Rememu, he's on the screaming bell, look at him, there he goes. Look at him go! Whee! That looks amazing, and also, I mean that's just a workplace accident waiting to happen, isn't it? Especially with that thing jerking around all over the place. Jeez, that looks horrendous. I mean, you know, one wrong move and you are going to get, I mean, there's something's going to get lopped off, isn't it? That's not ideal, never mind. So we've got a big engagement here, lots of, we've got some plague monks and clan rats, the Saurus. Again, Saurus tend to absolutely murder the poor clan rats. In comes a plague. What's that going to be doing? Oh my god, look at the amount of damage that's doing to them. Holy balls! That's killing those Saurus pretty quickly. That's pretty nice. In comes we've got some rat ogres recharging this unit of Saurus. Pow! In they come. Nice. That's a lot of that Saurus flying all over the place. These slings over here. These night runner slingers. So they're pelting these units of Kolbun spear riders that have charged back and back. Over on the other flank, we've got some more Night Runners with slings. They're hitting these Saurus in the rear. We're engaged with our Rat Ogres. What I found with the Lizardmen is best to try and pin them in place with your Skaven and then kill them with something else other than your Clan Rats, because Clan Rats ain't going to kill them. They will hold them in place for a while, but they won't be doing any damage. So it's best to try and get some slingers or poison wind globes or anything basically to actually do the damage. We've got some blessed with filth, so that's going to give them poison attacks. There's a Scar veteran there. Is that two Scar veterans? Yeah, two Scar veterans are engaged in this sort of blob here. And there's some Saurus warriors still engaged over here with our Clarence taking a lot of damage. But the Saurus here are obviously poisoned thanks to the blessed with filth. Our Rat Ogres are looking a little bit tired from their engagement. There's not much health left, and these Saurus seem to not be dying very quickly. However, we do have some slingers at the rear here, so they should be able to pelt the Saurus. God, they just keep coming back. In come our slings. How's that? Is that they killing anyone? Anyone? Anyone dead? Anyone feel like dying? Some people. There's some lizards died there. That's good. Some more lizardmen running away. I think we've managed to push it over, but we've taken fairly horrendous casualties. I think that's almost half our force killed. I mean, that's just fighting lizardmen is just the worst, unless you like massively outnumber them or massively or potentially quality them. So you just have some really good units like the death. You really need some death globes. Death globes really help. Poison globes aren't bad, death globes way better. And there we go, so we've managed to break the last defenders and we have wiped them out. Still amazes me what a bad matchup Clan Rats versus Saurus are. It is, it's not great. Okay, well, we've won, and I am going to raise that city and finish off the last defenders. Is that all of them? Oh, they still have one army remaining. Boop. Let's eat them. And the last defenders have finally been obliterated. Finally. Okay. So we still need to take out. Okay, so the Strigoi have Zandri, but they can keep that for all I care, to be honest. We're going to take those bits. I'm going to concentrate over here just for the moment. Okay, so Queek. What do we need for an encampment? 50% movement, which means you may as well just go back to the black pyramid and replenish their Scar. I mean, we could hit the Salt Plain, but that is. We could hit Qatar. That might bring them after Kemrai, but Queek could reach it next turn. Let's. Okay, how far can you move? You can't reach it. Okay, we hit Qatar. Gonna auto-resolve that one. Go for a loot and occupy. And we will go. I'll just leave it for the moment. Right, Kemrai is currently. Okay, let's march Queek over there. Right, Queek is now in attendance. That's fine. So that way, if they attack, we should be okay. And Remamute, you are continuing to take damage, but you raise, so you can't move. But Krakas does have a skill point. We could get what's a plague furnace? The altar ridden with disease. It's a fitting pulpit from which the plague priests preach their words of poison and death. What does that do then? Gives him physical resistance. And one other thing. Is he mounted on it? Yes. I want to see what does it do. So you've got plague, you've got Vermintide, blessed with filth, pestilent breath, evasion. I don't know what it does. Oh well, I'll find out. In the meantime, Nerglost has a skill point as well. Let's give him sneaky, give him some missile resistance. That'll be fine. Really need to get you back to somewhere to replenish. I'm going to leave that. Sudenberg can... The undead can have it. Let's upgrade the field. A fetid grain marsh. Let's go for that. And... I think a Taskmaster's platform. Yeah, public order isn't great there, but that's okay. We should be fine. Now, over here. Right, Teclis is defending kayaks, but I think we can easily scroll. Yeah, that's not even going to be a even a slight contest, is it? So let's just auto-resolve that one. Teclis is dead. I mean, not for good, but he is dead for the moment. Let's leave it occupied. And we've got Ruin Unrestrained. With Teclis defeated, who will drive back the forces of chaos from this world? So Skrull has got plus 10 power reserve, so that's pretty nice. Bleeding Pendant as well, that's good. All that kind of good stuff. Okay, you've got skill point, and let's go with Musk of Fear, I think. I think that's going to be... Yeah, I think that's a fairly good option, I think. Okay. And Admiral, can you go and grab that? 5,000 cash, very useful. Okay, we're catching up, and if we can quickly deal with these undead, pacify the north here, then we can rush Queek and Scar back southwards to deal with the next part of the ritual, which will be a pretty... I think that would probably be a good plan. Good next step, I think. I don't think there's going to be any... I mean, we might get elves from the north, but to be honest, the undead are sailing up. I don't know why. I don't know why the undead are up there, but as long as they are, I guess that's fine. I think. Occupied Chemrai, Skaven Hive. Does that do anything special? Income. Don't think so. Just a weirdly named Occupied Chemrai. Okay. Okay, that's okay.
Now things fear us.
Yes, yes. Right, we need to... I really need to deal with the undead over here.
I'm deadly.
Brom Snarl has a skill point. Increased mobility. Going to be very useful, especially in this horribly corrupted desert. How is the... Right, the vampiric corruption is dropping. But not as fast as I would like it to. But it is dropping. So there is that. Okay. Everywhere else is fairly fine. I should really take some time out at the end of this episode to just sort out all my buildings. So we've got that. That's okay. Yeah, that's generally okay. I think hero not moved. Sin Surge. Why don't you come over here? Just to keep an eye on these guys. A rat is also over here, so let's move him up as well. That's all good. Okay, that's fine. I keep thinking about rights, but to be honest, a lot of the Skaven rights aren't that interesting. There's that one for additional food, which is fine, but doesn't really give you an awful lot of food. There's the plague one, which is okay. The Doom one, which I tried and is alright, I guess. But generally, yeah, I can live without them.
I smell you.
Scroll.
I am superior, Skaven.
I mean, I could Skrulk, but do I want to? That's the question. I gotta be honest. At the moment, how are you? I mean, you know, at the moment, no. No, I've got other things to do that don't involve helping you out at this moment in time. Especially against that many dwarves. That's too many dwarves. It's a lot of dwarves. Is that an that's a Dark Elf intervention force. It's like they've taken... okay, so they've taken Skeggy. But that's going to stop the ritual anyway, so that's fine. So the dwarves are attacking poor old Skrulk, but to be honest, I don't want that fight at the moment. Well, let's see what the Strigoi are doing. I can speed this up. Can I just... Right, enemy factions. Allied factions, do it really fast. Neutral factions, really fast. Factions I'm at war with, do it slow. There we go. That's better. I should have done that ages ago. Right, they're taking Sudenburg, that's fine, I'm okay with that. Are they attacking Toranok? I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but they want to attack the elves and keep them off my back, that's fine. Survive, what does it mean? Defensive and capable, intending to survive whatever comes at them. No peace treaty. Where are you going? Oh, you're raiding. Okay. They're raiding, that's fine. Bloodlust. A rat has bloodlust. Present in a region with high vampiric corruption. Wade through blood and spill some more. -2 leadership, -10.
Thief in the night.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not a huge issue to be honest, but
Scurry forward.
not ideal. Can we reach
Warlord
you?
Queek Campaign.
We can reach you. We might be able to ambush you, and then we can return home as well. So let's do that. Yes, we could get them in ambush. Let's fight this one. The Battle of the Salt Plain here. There's definitely going to be plenty of salt, especially on the undead side, because they're completely outnumbered and outmatched, and it should be a fairly easy battle. So you've got Queek Headtaker, his army here. We've replaced the unit of Death Globe Bombardiers we lost in the last battle with a unit of Skaven Slaves, which are garbage, but never mind. They are there just to get just to fill up numbers, basically. You've got the Warpfire Throwers on the flank there, backed up by the Rat Ogres, just in case. Otherwise, just big blocks of Storm Vermin, as per usual, to deal with all of the Graveguard. They do have quite a few units of Black Knights, but I'm not particularly concerned. Looks like they've charged their Felbats into our Skaven Slaves, and they are now getting wrecked by the Bombardiers. Yeah, that's the Queek's in there as well, but I'm not sure that's. Yeah, that's not going to be a tough engagement for him. There are some Black Knights coming charging towards our Warpfire Throwers. We're going to counter-charge with our Rat Ogres so they don't get in, because a cavalry charge just absolutely annihilates the Warpfire Throwers. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to charge in the Rat Ogres, and they're going through with them. We are getting some Warpfire throwing up on the flank there, so that's looking pretty good. The unit of Direwolves did try and sneak around. We've managed to catch them with a unit of Menace below and then hit them with our Storm Vermin, so those Direwolves are going to die pretty quickly. However, there is a unit of Black Knights trying to flank us here. Got a Skaven Scorch going on there. The Rat Ogres have finished off the Black Knights, and there's a unit of Skeleton Spearmen now charging up towards the Warpfire Throwers. That is just meat to the grinder to them, to be honest. Over on the back there you can see we've managed to catch the Black Knights here with our Menace from below, and then we've hit them with our Storm Vermin. And the Skeletons here are now being fried. Yeah, that's not looking great for them. Definitely a bit of graphical slowdown with all the Warpfire throwing going on, but still it's massively enjoyable to watch it. Another Skaven Scorch going on there, that looks pretty good. How's old Metastorm doing? That's 22 kills, not bad. Warpfire throwing, hitting the flank of these units that are engaged with the Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin seem to be unsinged mostly by that, which is fine. Looks like they're trying to attack the Warpfire throwers. Rat Ogres coming in to finish off the mostly broken up there. I mean, that's a fairly broken up formation there. That's not going to work out well for them, especially against Rat Ogres. That's going to leave a mark. That is, I mean, you know, a lot of this is going to leave a lot of marks, mostly singe marks, broken bones. And when you're a skeleton, that's pretty much all you've got in bones, so it pays to be careful. Engagement here with the Tomb Guard and Storm Vermin. The Storm Vermin are definitely going to win that engagement. Where's Queek? What's Queek doing? Where is Queek? Oh, Queek is over here. He's dealing with the Master Necromancer and the Corpse Cart. Come on, Queek. He literally just dropped dead. Queek, can you finish off that Corpse Cart? There we go. Boom, down in one hit. Good job, Queek. Grand job, Queek. That's Ulrich von Volkenstein is now dead. Thank God for that. It's his stupid name. We're going to eat the captives. I think we could. I mean, that would be quite a ballsy move, wouldn't it? Maybe too ballsy. Let's fall back. In the meantime, Qatar. Let's go with more growth.
Hornet One watches me.
And let's we could move up there.
Guide us, Horned One.
And there... but we didn't... Wait, what? In camp... uses 50%. I've got 55, so why can't I in camp? Does not have enough movement range to adopt this stance. I think you'll find I do. Thank you very bloody much. Well, that's odd. Okay, well, that's annoying. I guess I'm just going to have to eat the corruption.
What now?
Never mind. It's only one turn's worth. In the meantime, Metastorm, you have a skill point, and I would like you to have... You've pretty much got everything. Warp Forged armour, maybe? It's not that great. Maybe boost income? 6% max? That's not really... Let's go for missile resistance. That's fine, and we will deal with the Salt Plain next turn. That will then put us onto Numas, which is the last settlement that the Nerarch Brotherhood have. So, once we've dealt with them, then we should be able to finish off the ritual, which is, I mean, it's looking fairly good. We're getting 61 a turn. Is there any more? Okay, so there's one over there. So I'm looking for Warpstone settlements. There's one there. There's one up there, and that's owned by Skrolk though, so nothing close by, but still, every settlement we take is another one that will give us some Warpstone, so it's all good. Admiral, can you come over here? We're gonna take the Southern Sentinels.
Slay murder.
Take that one. There we go. Easy peasy.
Horned One knows I'm
loot and occupy. Got a forbidden rod. That's going to come in. It's going to come in helpful. What do we? Not an earthing rod. No, I want the forbidden rod. Yes, that's good. All that's fine. Sacred Banner of the Horned Rat. Yeah, sure. Get one of those. Speed one. Yeah. Yeah, Alchemist. Yeah, sure. Whatever. And I guess the Banner of Armor Piercing. He's got a lot of banners, but that's fine. It's all good. Admiral. Let's... Do you want a Bone Breaker? Let's just get Infiltrator. So more speed, more ammunition. And let's upgrade some of these. I think we'll upgrade this one because it's the one... the elves, if they're going to attack... Oh, mind you. The Dustgate is going to... difficulty level buildings. Do you not like the desert? Maybe that's the case. They might. Some of these settlements might rebel, but that will only work in our favour. So that's all good, right? And Skrull, you have a skill point as well. I quite Skaven Scorch, Warp Lightning is quite good. Root Marcher. Yeah, we hadn't got Root Marcher, so get that. That's fine. So we're expanding in Lustria. That's fairly good, and I need to get walls up here and some anti-corruption gubbins. Otherwise, I think we're looking pretty good. Remember, you haven't moved, and you really need to go back and replenish because you're looking a little bit worse for wear. That's it. Trundle your bell back to the Plane of Tusks. There we go. That's fine. Gorgazan. Huh, I thought Numas was their last settlement, but it's not. They've got Gorgazan. I guess that was a Savage Orc settlement because it's got the Savage Orc. Juby, what's it? Lord Mazdamundai. What are you up to? Looks like the elves are suffering in Lustria. I think their confederation was probably not a good idea for them. But that could be of benefit to me. because if they do their ritual, and one of the ritual settlements is in Lustria, then we'll be within striking range and we can take it out. We're going after their capital. Interesting. So I don't think, considering that was it the Blood Tower, the city on the coast of Lustria that we're trying to take the Dark Elf one, considering that managed to repel two very large intervention forces, I don't think that they're going to have a chance to take out the capital of Hexotl. Oh yeah, attacking the High Elves. Well, I mean, sure, that works for me. Where are you going? You going to do some raiding? Is that what you're doing?
Nasty thing. I eat you.
You want a peace treaty and you want some money for it? No. Go away. Okay, they are raiding our territory. Capture and occupy the Forgotten Isles. I mean, that's not entirely out of the question, but I'm probably not going to do it. We do need some public order here, really. It's suffering a bit. If we take... Right, right, that's not going to be enough, is it? Let's leave you in there. Right, you're going to... It's currently at -9. So if we leave that a bit, it should get better. But...
must spread our own
let's do that. That'll be fine. Okay. So we've got Scrag. He's taking a little bit of damage, but their main army is currently raiding over here. Now, I think we can easily take that out. It's not just a bunch of zombies. That's not going to be a difficult army to kill. Can we get an ambush? We can get an ambush. Yes, we can. This is good. Yeah, we'll fight this one. Battle against Wursaran. Wursaran, if you don't know who he is, he's basically the father of vampires. The vampires didn't really... I mean, they were around in a form beforehand, but Lamia was where the vampires really started off, and Wursaran was the high priest of Lamia, and he was the one who basically got the queen of the time into the idea of being a vampire, and he was the one who suggested they steal the scrolls of Nagash from Nagash's Black Pyramid once the Alliance had managed to destroy Nagash and drive him away. So basically, he's basically the first vampire, really. There would be no other vampires without him. Arkhan the Black is a vampire of sorts, but he's sort of a proto-vampire, sort of a vampire before the true vampires. We've got our Warp Lightning Cannon targeting the Fell Bats, because they're a pain in the arse, those guys. They don't do much damage, but they just lock down our units before, so they tend to go for the Poison Wind Globes and the Warp Fire Throwers. But as you can see, it's not too bad, they're just difficult to hit. They've gone for Metastorm, which is a mistake for them, really. Our slaves have engaged the Khan race. It's spoopy. They're not going to win that engagement, but I don't really care. There's Wursaran himself, the Vampire Lord. Direwolves have come in, got what's left of their bottoms handed to them, and have now run away. These zombies have done pretty much the same. We've managed to flank this unit of Khan race. There's some Graveguard over there. Also, we've managed to get flanked. We've got some menace from below, sort of pinning them down. And our Warp Fire Throwers have now got a perfect position there to roast some ghosts. But they all let some direwolves coming in. That's not great. Oh no, they thankfully turned away. Looks like our Skaven slaves have... Yep, they're running away, but that's pretty much what they're there for anyway. And now the rather weakened Khan wraiths are getting beaten up by our Storm Vermin. The Graveguard here have got their rear pointed at our Warp Fire Throwers. and the dire wolves are thankfully dropped dead before they actually managed to reach the warp fire throwers. Otherwise, that would have been a bit of a problem. Oh, that just feels so good. Basically, we've just surrounded the undead. We've got some units sort of holding position here, but the zombies and skeletons of the undead army are basically being pinned down and wiped out. Some more zombies over here. They're getting. Where are our death globes? Are they over there? Are they doing anything? They're not doing anything. There's a whole bunch of zombies here. It would be really tasty to chuck some death globes at them. I mean, poison globes are fine, but they're not death globes, are they? Storm vermin's hitting these zombies over here. The corpse carts are finally catching up. Our rat ogres have hit the rear of this blob over here, and that is I think pretty painful. Wursaran is looking a bit worse for wear. Warp fire throws currently not doing anything because they don't have any targets. I mean, other than roasting our own units. And to be honest, I don't really want to do that at the moment. Units crumbling all over the place. Where's Queek? Where the hell's Queek? Where are you? You're over here. What are you doing? You're trying to make your way to... I think he's trying to make his way to Wursaran. But it's a lot of stuff in his way. There we go. Verminous Valor's got things out of the way there, and he can finally get a good chunk out of Wursaran. Boop. But otherwise, Wursaran is basically getting pummeled by a whole bunch of very, very muscular rats. That's not looking good for you, is it? You may be the father of vampires, but that's a lot of very, very muscly rats. It's not great. And I think I mean, there's a few units still standing over here, a few zombies, but it looks like they're collapsing pretty quickly. Those corpse carts aren't going to last much longer. Wursaran himself is crumbling. Just been body slammed. And yeah, he was body slammed to death by a rat ogre. What a death. What a victory. Good job, Queek. Queek's taken out Wursaran. Yeah, Queek does always win. We could get the replenishment. I mean, food's looking pretty good anyway, so let's just eat the captive. Leaving pendant. And I think, yeah, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to move both Queek and Scar up. And that's not going to be a... yeah. Let's just mash them. And we will loot and occupy. So we've got the salt plane. So there we go. There we go. Enemy killed in battle. Fantastic. Where's Galbaraz? That's the settle. Oh, so this is a settlement right on the edge of the old world map then. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Okay, can we reach? We can. Let's just finish them off. Ludwig Posner there now, permanently dead. Can we? Ah, we can't reach him. Never mind. Well, we got Numas is next on the hit list, and so is Gorgazan. And I guess the other capital must be over here somewhere. I guess. I guess it's up here. Must be. It's the only place I could think it would be. So yeah, it must be there. Right, salt plane. Yes, so we've got Numas left to take there. That's all fine. Over here, I think we're just waiting on public order to get a little bit better. Just improve it a touch, and then we should be fine. Over here, yes, the Blood Hall is still ruins, so they've still got 8 turns left until they fail the ritual. And it looks like the intervention forces are heading directly for Hexotl, although I don't think they'll take it somehow. But yeah, both of those rituals are currently failing, and Lotharans should be. If we were, I think we should be able to interrupt Lotharans if it's around here. We should be able to deal with that fairly easily, I think. So that's fine. So I'm going to leave it there, and next time we'll be finishing off the Nerarch Brotherhood, and then I think we'll be heading southwards to do the next ritual. In fact, We need 5,000. We're getting 63 a turn. So by the time we finish one ritual, we should be preparing to do the next one. So if we can just keep the others from completing their last ritual, we should be in a good position to finish our own ritual and win the campaign. So good stuff. So there we go. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.